Hey, this is Sean Patrick Thomas, and you're watching Shawn Stockman's On That Note.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of On That Note. Of course, this is the place where we speak a language we all understand, and that is music. No matter what your profession, no matter what you do, we all listen to music. As a matter of fact, if you want to listen to more music and more content and see more exclusive things, make sure you join the On That Note Patreon page, all right? Shameless plug, but I have to tell y'all, okay? All right, moving on. Our guest for today is a Wilmington, Delaware native by way of DC. Now, let me know if any of these stats that I'm spitting out are not correct.
I'll let you
because
know.
I've had a few guests, and boy, did I screw the pooch on a few of them, and they had to let me know.
I think L.A. Reid was my favorite.
Yeah, L.A. Oh, I had so many things wrong on him.
What was his name?
Laverne. Holy crap.
That's his real name?
No.
Oh, that was not his real name.
No.
Okay.
And I looked it up online. Goes to show that you can't trust everything that's on Chat GPT.
You cannot. That's a
okay.
fact.
It's not cool. Okay. There's your tea, by the way.
Thank you very much,
All right.
man.
Now,
Appreciate it.
but so far so good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me say this again. My guest is a Wilmington, Delaware native by way of DC. He's one of the best actors we've ever seen on stage, film, and TV, becoming widely recognized in the early 2000s as one of the leading Black male actors in mainstream Hollywood, romantic dramas, and comedies.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's facts.
Okay.
It's facts, okay? Only spit facts out here, bro.
Got it.
Unless it's wrong. In the business for over 25 years and counting, this man has been in movies that helped shape the culture of the silver screen, specifically with his iconic role as Derek Reynolds in the hit dance film Save the Last Dance. We're going to get into that.
We'll get into that.
Yeah. It's a great film.
Thank you.
He also played in the iconic film Cruel Intentions, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar and Ryan Phillippe. He played the role as Jimmy James in the Barbershop franchise, also starring Cedric the Entertainer and Ice Cube. He stars in Gen V, an awesome spinoff of the incredible series The Boys. I just got into it.
Oh.
And we're going to talk about that too.
Okay.
Man, it's crazy.
I love it.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I got a lot of questions about that. He plays in the gripping movie Till, the story about the tragic death of the young Emmett Till and the drama Reasonable Doubt. See, am I good?
Yeah, all good.
Okay, all good. Okay,
Excellent work.
All right, thank you.
You're on top of your game,
I
man.
try my best.
Yeah.
But he's also a husband, a father, an award-winning actor, producer, a movie icon, and a Philadelphia Eagles fan?
The biggest. I bleed Eagles green.
Okay. We're going to talk about
So
this.
we got beef already.
Yeah, no.
I'm a Niner fan.
Yeah,
He's a Niner
we
fan.
got Niners fans here.
We
Okay.
Niner fans. So
I'm
we-
from Philly.
You're a
but
Niner fan?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a long
I feel
story.
betrayed, man.
It's
I
no.
wanted to come here
Don't
and
ever.
talk
Don't ever.
birds with you,
No,
man.
we can talk birds.
Okay.
We can talk because I'm that type of guy. Let's
right.
put it this way. I'm a football. I like football.
Okay.
So I can talk anything with
I
you.
almost came in here wearing my Eagles shirt, and I'm glad I did.
I wouldn't have been offended.
You wouldn't have been offended?
Not at all.
Okay.
I'm not that guy.
Okay, good.
Because Philly's still my home.
Got it.
It's, and I'm still from the soil,
Uh-huh.
and I was still happy when they won the Super Bowl against the
Okay.
Patriots.
Well, thank you very much for
Oh,
that.
I was very happy. because I knew what it meant for the city, and I
Yes,
always
yes.
say that. And people that know me from Philly know that I always say that. Like it's none of that hate stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a
I got you.
Niners fan.
Well, I got a boy from Philly who is a Cowboys fan.
Now that
Which
I don't
to
get.
me-
Like now see
Is inconceivable.
now
You
is
know?
he our age? Is he around our
He's
age?
our age.
Okay,
He's our
I-
age.
I
Yeah.
give him a pass only because when we were kids, it was all about the Cowboys back then. If you grew up
was.
around the 70s, you were about Tony Dorsett
Yes.
and Roger Staubach
Right.
and Randy White
Right.
and all those. Yeah, so
But for me, it was about beating the Cowboys. It was
Yeah,
about
well,
Wilbur Montgomery and
yeah, Wilbur Montgomery.
know,
Yeah, right.
Ron Jaworski.
Harold Carmichael.
Harold Carmichael,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. See, listen, I was all Eagle back then.
Okay.
You know what I'm
okay.
saying?
Uh-huh.
And I would never understand why a Philadelphian of all cities would rally against the Cowboys. But that's, again, and no disrespect, shout out to the homie Emmitt Smith. Like, he's a friend, but he's a cowboy.
Yeah.
That's always been an issue. Like,
Bang, bang.
Yeah.
Bang,
bang night
fucking
again.
bang.
But anyway.
Yes.
Yes, a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up. Now, I would try this in a Guyanese accent, but I do not want to offend anybody
Okay.
from your parents' native land. So
Okay.
I'll just say Shawnee,
That's it. That's it.
AKA Sean Patrick Thomas. Give it up, y'all. Yeah,
Thanks for having me. Thank you for
I
having me.
didn't want to like try the accent and
Right.
piss all of the
Well,
Guyanese people
it's
off.
an acquired taste, you know. I think a woman has to do it, and she has to do it with like full
Sure.
passion.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm certain it hits different when mama says
No
that.
doubt. No
Yeah.
doubt.
How you been?
Shawnee?
Sean, see?
That's how it goes.
See, there you
Yeah.
go. See, there you go. Shout out to moms.
And that works for you too, though.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could answer to that.
Yeah, okay. So, mama, you could call. You know what I mean? It's okay. So how you been, man?
I'm great, man. How about you?
I'm great. I'm great. So
Good.
glad to have you here,
I'm glad
man.
to be here.
Such an honor. We've been working on this for a little bit.
Yes, yes.
A little schedule
Took a
conflicts
little bit to link up,
but we're here
we made it.
and I'm glad you made it.
I am too.
Yeah, man. So got a lot to talk about. First off, let's start with some current stuff before
Okay.
we go way back. All right. I just started watching Gen V.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't know what Gen V is, it is a spin-off show to that iconic show, The Boys, right? It's basically about superheroes or soups, as they like to call them.
Yeah.
And it's just a very morbid, twisted show about the dark side of superherodom,
Mhm.
I guess you would like
Yeah.
to say.
Yeah.
And man, they don't hold back. If you haven't seen The Boys or if you haven't seen Gen V, make sure your 6-year-old is not in the room.
Can't do it.
It is
Yeah.
not for kids. Like when you think superhero, you think, oh, my kids can watch. No, they can't. No, they can't. No, they can't. That is not for children. But nonetheless, I enjoy it. You play the father of Proximity.
Well, my character's name is Polarity.
Polarity, excuse
Polarity,
me.
yes,
Polarity,
yes,
excuse me.
yeah.
And you play the father of your son, who
Right.
is what you could say Polarity Jr.
Well, his name is Andre on the show. He hasn't assumed the title of Polarity yet. It's kind of like a franchise name, sort of.
Oh, I see.
And my character in the first season is thinking about passing down the Polarity name, the Polarity
Ah,
franchise, down to his son.
Now I didn't get too much into it. And I don't want you to give too much away. Was Polarity ever part of the 7?
No, Polarity was never part of the 7, and he's bitter about it.
And that's why he's pushing his son.
He's pushing his son to do what he could never get done.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. And I'm assuming it's for obvious reasons. Why?
Well, yes, yes,
Kind of.
yeah.
On
Because-
top of other things.
Yeah, because there's a long history of within the boys of connections to Nazis and racism
Yes.
and all that stuff. So
Yes.
that's a whole other
white
thing.
nationalism and
Yes,
all that other stuff.
exactly right.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you what was the lady that Homelander was in love with? That was a straight Nazi.
Oh, Stormfront.
Stormfront. Oh my gosh.
She was a
man.
piece of work.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
A nasty piece of work.
Oh, shout out to what's her? Do we know her name?
I don't remember off the top of
because
my head.
you played that part way too good.
Yeah, she was good.
and I'm
natural.
and I'm sure
Yeah.
you're nothing like that. But man, did I hate you,
Aya Cash, that's her name.
Aya Cash. I hated you, but you killed that shit.
She
You know,
did.
I was like, no,
Yeah.
it was awesome. So okay, so Polarity. Now, I don't know if you're getting into it in the show, and again, don't give away too much. But was it because of age that Dad stopped? Like, do you still have the actual superpower?
He still has the powers, but with his particular powers, every time he uses it, it creates lesions on his brain that weaken him. And so by the time we get into the world of Gen V, he's at the tail end of his powers because he's been using it his whole life and it's given him brain damage. So he has seizures and all kinds of other health problems.
Right.
Which is why he feels this urgency to pass the Polarity franchise down to his son.
Right, got you.
Yeah.
Now, the powers themselves, were they actual natural mutation or was it from the
It's from the
sim-
Compound V.
it's from the
It's
compound?
from that blue shot.
Okay,
Yeah.
got you. It is
Yeah.
from the shot.
It's from the shot.
Now that's not the case with all of the soups, right? Like some of them are naturally
Well, some soups are naturally born with it, but
yes.
if a parent had been injected with Compound V, then it would genetically pass down.
Ah.
But nobody was born with superpowers. They're all chemically altered.
I see.
But some people, like my son on the show, he has the same powers that I have because I had the Compound V and I passed it down to him
And his powers
genetically.
is somewhat similar to, I would say, Magneto. Like
Yeah,
where it's like
yeah,
he
yeah.
controls anything metal.
Yeah, you can manipulate magnetic fields. Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
exactly right.
Man, I love it. Like I'm on a few episodes and boy, it is a very easy show to get hooked on.
I love it, man.
My wife and I was sitting here watched it with our mouths open.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to the platform or where people can watch it.
Oh, you can watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Amazon Prime.
Gen V.
And man, Gen V. And then after that, watch The Boys.
Yeah.
Because it's all connected
Mhm.
and boy, it's great. It is a great. And it was good to see you on it, man.
Man, I'm so pumped to be a part of that universe, man. Because
Yeah.
like as an actor, you always want to like do some superhero shit,
Right.
you know? And this is like the coolest way to do it.
Yeah.
Being a part of the Boys universe. So.
Now, okay, I was going to save this question for last or later, but I might as well ask. I'm a comic book geek,
Okay.
right? Would you ever want to be a part of the MCU?
Yeah, absolutely.
And if so, which superhero would you want to be? I think I have an idea.
An existing superhero that we've
existing
already seen on the screen?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Just a Marvel character. Like anybody that you might know
Mm.
that you're a fan of Marvel, whether black or white,
Mhm. Mhm.
because it doesn't matter.
Right.
Like, it doesn't matter who it is.
Right.
Who would you want to be?
Well, the first thing that pops into my head is T'Challa. I mean,
Okay.
just because I feel a very strong connection to what it means to be a black man, what it means to have the world underestimate you,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mhm.
and really not know what you're about.
Yep.
And I like that character because T'Challa lets everybody know
Mm-hmm.
that we have a whole wealth of history and a whole wealth of power
Yes.
that you can't even comprehend.
Yes.
So don't mess with us.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
But that said, Chadwick Boseman was so brilliant.
He was amazing.
He was born to play that role. And I would never sit here and be like, wow, I wish it could have been me, because that's not what I'm saying.
Right. No,
I'm
no,
just
of course.
saying that I love that character.
Yes, yes.
You know?
Yes.
That's the first thing that pops into my head, just as a black man.
And that's a great character. And
Yeah.
honestly, God bless whoever plays that part after him, because you got some huge shoes to fill.
Do you think
you
are
really
they gonna
can't
bring
even
it back?
film, really.
They have to. It was one of the most successful franchises in Marvel.
Or do you do a
Yeah.
spinoff with something
Disney
new?
likes money.
Yeah,
So
but
they're
do you
gonna-
do a spinoff?
Yeah, no doubt.
So
They're
you,
gonna-
you don't do a spinoff then and,
No.
and try to pay
You have-
homage to him by letting it be?
You have to bring back T'Challa. He was one of the most important characters in the Avengers,
Mm.
let
Yeah.
alone
Oh,
just
no, yeah.
Marvel.
Oh, no,
So,
I get it.
Yeah. So like I said, movie studios love money, and they made a lot of money off of the Black Panther.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go back, way back,
Okay.
back in the time. All right. We're gonna go to when, let's say, you're about 10 years old. What
Okay.
year was that?
1980?
1980.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So it was good music around the 80s,
yeah.
1980. Okay. I know you got into acting, and I know that you had other aspirations too. We'll get into those.
Mhm.
As I said in the beginning, music inspires all of us.
Yes.
So when you were growing up
Mhm.
with Guyanese parents,
Yes.
living in Wilmington,
Mhm.
what music did they play? What did you hear around the house
What I
that you
heard-
can remember?
Right. I heard a lot of calypso, soca. My mom loved Lou Rawls
Okay.
all the time. Lou Rawls.
Yes.
And so basically that was pretty much it, because my parents were like hardworking, disciplined immigrants.
Right.
You know, so like they were always at work.
Yeah.
And so, and when they were at home, they weren't like, putting on the turntable that much.
Right.
But when they did,
Yeah.
it was Lou Rawls, calypso, soca.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Any songs that you can you think about as a child that you heard the most? Any favorites of theirs that they played more than others?
I mean, it was always you'll never find
Blom, 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 blom.
another love like mine.
Hey,
That one,
you ain't got a bad voice,
Well,
man.
I'm not a singer at all, but I do remember that a lot.
Yeah.
And my mom used to play soca songs like Your Honor, Ram Goat Liver, things like that.
Wow.
Like,
Now, that's something I don't know
Yeah,
about.
storytelling songs. Yeah.
Yeah. I see. The closest song I know, and I know it's kind of cliche, but the Belafonte.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Mr. Tallyman,
Yeah.
Tallyman,
It's not too different from
banana.
that. It's not too
Okay.
different from that. It's a
Okay.
little bit more comical and
Ah,
satirical
I see.
type stuff.
I do know a little bit about the content and the, I guess, that storytelling element of calypso.
Yeah.
Lots of deep stories too, in some cases too. Really important music and artists that helped generations of political views and movements and things of that nature.
Yeah.
I always find it funny that sometimes I may get a little political occasionally on my social media page.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, the funny parts are when people DM you,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to be a fan of yours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stick to singing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shut up and sing and all this other stuff. And okay, well, what if you would have told Bob Marley that?
Right.
Or Bob Dylan?
Right.
Or Rage Against the Machine?
Mm-hmm.
Or Public Enemy?
Or Public Enemy.
Or
KRS-One.
Or KRS-One.
Yeah.
You
Or
know.
Tupac.
Or Tupac. Or Joni Mitchell.
Yeah.
Like, what if you told them that?
Mm-hmm.
You probably wouldn't be dancing in your house.
Exactly right. Exactly
Tupac
right.
would have showed up at your house.
Right.
Yes.
Pac probably would have showed up at your house. But
You know, being on tour, I've had the chance to try food from all over the world. It really makes me appreciate how much flavor is out there. But then I come back home and it's easy to fall into old routines. Cooking what I already know or grabbing something quick. There's nothing wrong with it, but nothing to be excited about either. That's why I like HelloFresh. You pick your meals, it shows up at your door, and you're in the kitchen cooking with real ingredients. Lemongrass, curry paste, flavors you don't usually have on hand. You're putting something on the table with real flavor. Little spice, little character, something you're proud to serve. Now, you're not just eating to eat, you're in the process, cooking, taking your time, and sharing that with the people you love. Because when it comes down to it, nothing hits like home cooking. I use HelloFresh, and you should too. Go to HelloFresh.com/OnThatNote10FM now to get 10 free meals plus a free NutriBullet Ultra Plus 2-in-1 compact kitchen system, a $189.99 value on your third box. Free meals applied as a discount on the first box. New subscribers only, varies by plan. Must order the third box by May 31st, 2026.
okay, well, now that you've given me a little glimpse of your musical background, I understand that you say that you're not much of a singer, but
No.
I can hear tone. And although you might not, yeah, even though, okay, and you might not think that you're a good singer, but I hear tone, bro, and you got some tone. That's all I want to say. Trust me, I've heard people that with record deals that sound a hell of a lot worse. So trust me.
Okay.
You got tone.
I'll take that.
You got tone.
From you, I will accept that.
Yeah, for sure. For
From
sure.
you,
I will
yes.
not lie to you.
Okay.
All right. But obviously you didn't want to sing, but you first wanted to go to school for law.
Yes, I did.
And somehow someone convinced you to audition for a play called Raisin in the Sun.
That's correct. Yeah.
Who was that?
An acting professor at the University of Virginia named Richard Warner, who I credit for everything, the way from my life has turned out. I credit him for that.
What do you think they saw in you?
That I was black.
Okay.
Honestly, I think I was just happened to be in the drama building, the arts building, and they needed to audition some black people for the play. They didn't have any black people in the drama department to audition for the play. And so Richard saw me there in the building, and I guess he presumed that I might have some interest in the arts, which I did not at the time.
Yeah.
But I was there for a whole different class. And he was like, hey, would you be interested in auditioning for Raisin in the Sun, which I'd never heard of, I'd never seen. But something about it intrigued me. I felt like, okay, this is really weird that he asked me to do this. I'll give it a shot, And I went in and auditioned for it, and I got it.
Wow.
And then that was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's crazy is that fast forward and you almost go through a full circle moment.
Mm-hmm.
Because in 2004,
Right.
you play Raisin in the Sun again.
I did.
But this time on Broadway.
Well, actually, at 2004, that was when I did it, the TV movie with Felicia Rashad.
Right.
Right, and Kenny Leon directing.
Okay.
And then I did it on Broadway in 2014.
2014.
Yes.
Yeah. With this guy, what's his name? Denzel.
Is it Denzel?
Denzel. Yes, it's Denzel.
It starts with
The
a D.
GOAT.
It starts with a D.
Yeah.
The GOAT.
The GOAT.
Yeah,
The
the
GOAT.
GOAT.
Yeah,
The
the
GOAT.
GOAT.
Right,
The GOAT.
right,
Yeah.
right, right,
Yeah,
right.
that
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, that guy. That guy.
And you know, that is actually how you pronounce his name.
That is
though.
how you pronounce
That
his
is how
name.
you pronounce his name.
I saw a video of his. And
It was an
Yeah.
interview he did, right?
yes,
Yeah.
and he explained it's pronounced
It's
Denzel.
Denzel. Yeah.
And because his father was named Denzel,
Right.
his mother, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, to make sure that both Denzels knew
Didn't answer
who they
at the
were
same
talking
time.
to. You had Denzel, which was
Right.
the senior,
Right.
and Denzel,
Right.
which was him. But
Yeah. That's also my understanding of it.
I
Yeah.
believe so. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Yes.
that was amazing.
Yeah.
Full
it was.
circle moment,
It
man.
was. It was. And
How-
Richard came to see me in that production on Broadway.
That's crazy.
Richard came to New York to see me do it.
Shout out to Professor Richard.
Yeah. Professor Richard Warner, my GOAT,
Yeah,
for sure.
who saw potential in you.
He did. He did. And while I was at school, we did that play, and I took all his acting classes, and he
Yeah.
encouraged me to really pursue it as a career.
Yeah.
And so by the time I was in my 3rd or 4th year of college, I thought, okay, I'm going to give this a shot.
Now, how did that go with the parents? Did that go so well? Go from law school and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
mom, dad,"
You know, it was okay. It was okay because my father passed while I was in college. And so we were all just kind of it altered our consciousness. It altered our sense of like, okay, what's really important here, you know? And so by the time he died my 2nd year of college, between my 1st and 2nd year of college. And so by the time I was graduating, my mom was like, hey, you know what? Life is short. If you love it, son, I support you. Go for it.
Wow.
You know? Which was a huge gift to me.
Yeah.
And so, but under normal circumstances, I don't think that would have been the popular choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, considering that, both your parents were, just like you said, your father was a journalist,
No, he was an engineer.
engineer.
He was an engineer.
Okay. And your mother was a financial analyst? Okay,
Correct,
cool.
yeah.
So they had very austere
Yes.
occupations.
No doubt. No doubt.
And
Very
here you
serious,
come.
responsible,
Yeah. And
practical.
right. And here
Yeah.
you come walking into the house like, hey, I want to act.
yeah.
Normally, people that exercise that side of the brain don't understand quickly anyway.
Right.
That right side of the brain, that
Yeah.
creative side.
Right.
So I always wondered, I was like, ooh, I don't know if that conversation.
No, it was surprisingly cool.
Okay.
And it also helped that I got into like at the time, which it still is like one of the best acting programs in the country for my master's from my
NYU, right?
NYU. Yeah.
Mhm.
The fact that I got in there, I think helped my mom wrap her brain around it,
Okay.
you know? And so Richard made me audition for NYU. You know, he worked on my monologues and I
Yeah.
went from there.
So then you went from there. You did a few plays, like you started on stage,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
Were there other notable stage performances or shows that you've done?
Well, I got to do Shakespeare in the Park twice, which
Okay.
was a dream of mine while I was in school.
Okay.
I got to do Othello, at regional theater. I did the Williamstown Theater Festival, which, is a very well-known theater festival.
Yeah.
So I did lots of regional theater and all kinds of stuff like that all around the country.
And with that, how did that experience prepare you for the acting on screen?
On screen. Well, I mean, it didn't really.
Yeah. What are the
yeah.
differences? Are they really stark differences or?
It's not a huge difference, but I think it's just technical things, like when I first got out of school, I'd never been on a set before. I'd never acted on camera before. We didn't do
Right.
that at NYU. At NYU, we were a very strict theater program,
Right.
About your voice and speech and, your body and your,
Yeah.
your breath and all that
Right.
stuff and diction,
Projection.
projection and all that stuff. That's what we work on. And so I'd never worked on camera before. And so my first job on camera after I graduated was a show called New York Undercover. Remember
Yeah,
that show?
of course I did.
Yeah.
We were guests
Oh, were you?
years ago.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, it's an
uh-huh.
old show.
Okay. Yeah.
You were?
Yeah.
As a
You know,
group?
they always had like a musical guest.
Right.
And we were a musical guest.
I got you. That's
yeah,
great.
Yeah. But
That's
anyway,
great.
go ahead. Yes.
So I did New York Undercover and I didn't realize anything about the cameras. I didn't know how that worked, because I was in the room. You shoot what's called the master, which is a big shot, which shoots the whole room, shoots everybody. And then you move in for coverage
Yeah.
when the camera's only on one person.
Right.
So my first scene was with Malik Yoba, and they moved in on camera coverage on him. We shot all his stuff, and then they took a break to reverse the camera so the camera would be on me.
Mhm.
And so we come back when the camera's supposed to be on me, and I'm doing the scene with Malik Yoba's stand-in, not with him, you know? And I thought, oh, is this how they do it on TV? I didn't know that. You know? Okay, wow. Okay, this is different. And so I played the scene with Malik Yoba's stand-in, who was actually very good.
Yeah.
He was great.
Sure.
And then I did that, and I thought, okay, that's how things work in TV and film. Man, very interesting. And then about a year later, I did a film called Courage Under Fire with Denzel.
Denzel?
Yes. And that was my first film.
Yes.
And
Wow.
similar
First
film.
Yeah. Wow.
It's just jumped in. Right?
Yeah. We shoot the big master scene, and then come in for coverage, and the camera's on him. We do all his stuff. And the camera turns around on me and the other actors on my side. And I didn't expect him to come back because I thought that's the way it was.
Right.
You know? But when the camera was on me, Denzel was right there.
Wow.
On the other side of the camera, giving full energy, full attention, full commitment.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
That's what it's supposed to be. I mean, he was improvising, throwing stuff out, phenomenal. And so between those two jobs, I learned, oh, okay, this is what acting on film is and what acting on camera is and what it could be and what it should be, And so that's where I got my first grounding and all that stuff.
I always wanted to know what it's like to be in the same set as someone like Mr. Washington. Because as a fan, you see his intensity and just his commitment to whatever role he plays. Are there any jewels of wisdom that he bestowed upon you? Anything that helped you in drama or in life or anything?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's not like a big talker. I mean, at least not in my experience. But most of what I got from him was by watching him. His attention to detail, his work ethic, the discipline, it's unparalleled. When we were doing A Raising the Sun on Broadway, there was one night where I was playing a scene with another actress, and I was trying to get her to understand, where I was coming from and get her to see what I wanted her to see. And he came up to me one night after I walked off stage, and he said, "Shawn, remember the love. You're having a conflict with this person. You care about this person, but don't like make it seem so confrontational. Remember, you love this person. Which is an amazing note." And so he dropped that on me, and it completely transformed how I approached the scene from there on out.
Right.
Yeah.
Again, actors fascinate me so much because you guys have to pull from different wells emotionally. My wife, who's a screenwriter and has written things and is a producer, who always says, when we see someone like, for example, I don't remember the young lady who's one of the main characters in Gen V. Marie
Monroe,
yeah. How easy it is for her to cry. Like the tears.
Yeah.
Just, and of course she knows that she's doing what you call a cover shot, the main, when there's a close-up of her.
Yeah, on her close-up,
and obviously she knows that. And she delivers.
Oh, yeah. She's great. Jazz Sinclair. She's fantastic.
Wow. And my wife will say, well, she must have endured a lot of pain in her life for her to pull those tears out so quickly.
Right.
And on cue. Is that always the case?
No, it's not. It's not always the case, in my experience at least. Some actors are very skilled technicians. And they can generate moisture on cue when it's their close-up. And they're not pulling from any, deep trauma necessarily. They just know how to technically flip that switch at that moment. They're that good. Some people can do that.
What's the hardest emotion for you to get into?
The hardest emotion for me to get into?
Yeah.
Good question. I mean, it would probably be deep shame. The type of emotion where like you hate yourself, where you can't stand yourself. That's something that like I have a hard time tapping into. It's something that I really have to kind of like find a way to make that alive for myself.
Yeah.
You know, everybody has this thing. Like I've talked to some actors who say when I have to laugh on camera, I can't do it. Like great actors, like genius actors,
Wow.
they say I can't laugh on camera.
Is it a mental block, or is it like just something?
I don't know. I mean, maybe some people feel like they need to be actually genuinely amused to laugh. I don't know, but everybody has their thing that they feel like, when the camera's on me, that's tough.
Mm.
You know, like a really, really great actor. I don't say his name, but like somebody who's like nominated for Oscars. Talk to him, and he's like, "Yeah, man, like I can't laugh on camera. Like it completely trips me out," which is funny to me because I can laugh very easily on camera.
Right.
You know,
Wow.
everybody has their thing.
Everybody has their idiosyncrasies. That's just amazing because, again, and people wonder, well, why do they get paid so much? Because it's because of the mental and emotional toll.
Yeah.
That one has to put themselves through
Mm-hmm.
in order for them to deliver a line.
Yeah.
Or to convince the viewer that this actor really feels this particular way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like it's a really, really fascinating.
Yeah. But it varies, you
journey.
know, like sometimes like you really are digging into something that's very personal to you.
Mhm.
Sometimes that's 100% where you're coming from. And other times it's your imagination, you
Mm.
know, but they both feel real to you in your body in the moment
Yeah.
because you're committed to telling this story. You're committed to this game of make believe.
Shawn, is it the same with music a little bit? Where when you're performing a certain record, where you have to find a way to get into that record for you?
It's kind of what Shawn said. As far as sometimes you can pull mechanics out. Like if a song requires pain, then you pull out the pain.
Mm-hmm.
Like you know what pain sounds like when you sing. So you tap in. There are moments, even now on stage, sometimes, where we perform and the moment just engulfs you.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where I kind of sing and then I stop.
Mm-hmm.
And then you kind of hear the crowd. And sometimes it can overwhelm you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a tear might drop out.
Yeah.
Because you feel it's such an authentic feeling
Mm-hmm.
to know that they appreciate this moment, not necessarily just you,
Mm-hmm.
but the moment.
Yeah. It's a collective experience.
Yes.
You feel them there
Yes.
with you, especially on stage.
Every single one.
You feel it on stage.
You feel it.
Yeah.
And it can give you chill bumps. It can overwhelm you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you might push out some water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
No doubt.
So sometimes, yeah. You know, it's again to know that, for example, you do a line, you have to exude a certain type of emotion. Oh, okay, cut. Now I'm going to get this side.
Uh-huh. Right.
Action.
Yeah.
And you have to do the same
You
thing.
have to do it. You have to. But I love that though. I get the biggest thrill out of that challenge, out of that high wire act. Like that's why I do it.
Yeah.
That's what I love.
Wow.
The high wire act of it. It's the biggest thrill. Like it's like, okay,
Yeah.
it's now or never.
Yeah.
What you got?
Yeah.
You know, that part of it, you know, it wakes me up in the morning.
What I like about your acting style, I mean, with most actors, but you're very expressive here. Like your eyes, like, again, I'm not an expert, but the greatest actors can act without saying a word.
I agree.
Like it's all in here.
Mm-hmm.
The face,
Right.
like their expressions, the way their lip curls, the way their nose crinkles up, whatever. And you have that in spades.
Uh-huh.
Like
Thank you.
the movies I've seen you in and the work that you've done, before you say anything, there's always, okay, almost know what you're feeling before you say it.
I got you.
And to me, again, I'm not an expert, but that's to me, that's the key component to a great actor, where you draw people in.
I try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a history of that. As a matter of fact, yes, you did do Courage Under Fire.
Mm-hmm.
You also did Conspiracy Theory.
Yes. Yeah.
What was that like?
I had a very small role in that. That was with that was a Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts
right,
movie.
Julia Roberts. Right.
Yeah, and that was really my second time working with cameras, and and it was fun. It was fun. I didn't do a whole lot. Most of what I did ended up on the cutting room floor.
Okay,
but it was a lot of like cat and mouse spy stuff, which was cool.
Yeah, and you did Picture Perfect.
Yes.
How was that? That was
fun. That was fun because that was my first time doing something that was a little light on camera. That's with Jennifer Aniston.
Yes.
And it was fun because I was working with a bunch of New York actors who were older than I was, who I'd heard of and seen them work, and it was very exciting to me. So that was a lot of fun as well.
Well, okay, and then you went on in '99, if I'm not mistaken, like wider attention, playing Ronald Clifford.
Yes.
A sensitive cello teacher.
Yes.
Manipulated by wealthy students. And Cruel Intentions. I remember watching that movie.
That movie tripped me the fuck out.
It was a bug out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It was a bug
I remember watching
out,
that
bro.
in the
Like, just to see that movie. And for many reasons. Now, as a young black man watching that movie and seeing your character, it made me see things in a way I never thought ever existed. One, a young black cello player.
Yes.
You don't see those a lot.
No.
Like I was fortunate enough to go to Creative and Performing Arts High School in Philly, so you would see an occasional one or two.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing you on the screen playing the cello was really refreshing. It almost made me feel like, see, I knew it.
They're out there.
They're out there.
They're out there.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the only one that appreciates a good cellist. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, especially if he's black or she's black or whatever, right? Two, normally black folks aren't painted to be allowed in that world.
I agree.
You understand?
Yes.
Like,
I totally know what you're saying.
So seeing that made me go, it made me question. Like, are there black guys that exist like that? Like, who are they real? You know what I mean? Like, are they able to hang around rich, elite white folks? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was kind of.
Yeah. I'm so glad to hear you say that, because that's such an important thing to me as an actor.
Yeah.
To explode what people think we do, to explode what people think who we are.
Yeah.
Like, we are so much more than what people think we are. That's really kind of like what motivates me.
Yeah.
In terms of when you think about image.
Yes.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
No,
because
Shawn,
it really makes a huge difference to me in terms of, I don't think of myself as like, oh, I'm an actor and I do such important things. Like, I don't think like that at all. Like, I'm pretty laid back and low key about it. But when it comes to what you just said, that's very important to me.
Yeah. No, it mattered.
Yeah.
Like that scene, that character, it really resonated.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm not the only one that thought that. I know I wasn't, because seeing that for the first time, I was like, yo, that's wild.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And to be even more specific, to sleep with one of them is kind of like you know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying?
You didn't see it on a screen back then. Back in the late 90s, you didn't see that on screen.
No.
Ever.
No. I remember the hell that Portier got with Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. So it's like, just so to see that, that's why I say you're one of the best actors ever. Not just because of your talent, but your choices. Like, you made very bold and brave choices as far as the roles you played.
But I also got very lucky too. I mean,
sure.
A lot of it is, you move to LA, you audition for whatever it is, and you get what you get.
But you didn't squander it.
No, I did not.
I did not. That far.
I did not squander.
Because even in the film, you didn't squander it. I mean, you were up against a lot of like 90s sweethearts with Sarah Michelle Gellar and Reese Witherspoon. What was that? What was that like on set with them at that time?
It was a lot of fun. We had a good time.
Yeah.
At the time, Reese Witherspoon was with Ryan Phillippe. They were either engaged to be married or something. They were together as a couple. And so that was just nice to see that, like, that young love off camera.
Yeah.
And, like, they were great to be around. Sarah Michelle Gellar was super cool, super nice. Auditioned with her. And she was just so gracious and fantastic.
Yeah.
Selma Blair was a lot of fun to work with.
Yeah.
So it was the whole thing. It was just a phenomenal experience. And Roger Cumble is a genius. The guy who wrote and directed it, a genius.
And it was a great looking movie too. Yeah. All you guys look sexy as hell.
Yeah. Did you have a favorite scene yourself from that movie?
In that movie, my favorite scene, it's probably the scene where I'm teaching Selma how to play the cello, and her mother comes in, and we're just about to kiss.
Yes.
And the mother comes in and is like, what the hell's going on here? I gave money to Colin Powell, And
damn.
That's a hard one right there.
And my character's like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, I thought that we were on the same level. And she's like, no. I mean, you need to go back to, the ghetto or whatever it is she said. And I said, but I live around the corner.
Right.
I live at 59th and Park.
Right.
Right. And then I walk out, and then he makes this defiant gesture of, the black man is gone. The black man is gone. Praise Jesus, the black man is gone. I love that whole sequence because, again, that gets to what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Image and optics and that type of black pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. I very, very much appreciated getting the chance to do that.
No, we appreciate you doing it because there's always been that, I guess you could say, underlining feeling being a black boy or girl, not feeling like you belong, or not feeling like you're not good enough for the opportunities given to others will never be given to you.
Correct.
And you'll never see them. That's why movies like that was important. And even like shows like The Cosby Show and Different World and all that other stuff, those shows matter.
Yeah. And they matter not just for us, they mattered for everybody.
The perception is so important.
Yes.
Because it allows other nationalities to see that, no, yes, we can live this way too. Yeah. And despite what you might think of us or might have learned about us, like, we're not a monolith.
We're not a monolith.
Yeah. So and you've raised the bar again in 2001 with Save the Last Dance with Julia Stiles.
Yeah.
And again, your choices of being a brother from Chicago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wants to be a doctor.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Before you start, can we clap for 25 years of that film?
25 years.
Yes.
Save the Last Dance. Yes.
Happy anniversary.
25 years since it dropped.
Yeah. So how does that feel, knowing that you created basically a cult classic, not even a cult classic, it was a blockbuster.
Yeah, it was.
$130 million.
Kerry Washington too.
Yeah. Kerry Washington. So take us back to that time. When you were doing the film, like, what was the energy like? What was was there a level of excitement that you've never seen before, like, or felt like? What was it?
It was a very complicated process, the whole thing, because, like, I'm not a dancer at all. I'm not a dancer. I'm not a singer. I'm just an actor.
Okay.
So that was a big part of the thing for me, was to not screw that part of it up as best I can.
Sure.
And so, I had dance rehearsals before we even went to Chicago to start shooting. I had rehearsals here in LA, and we went out there and rehearsed, and we rehearsed every single day, even days when I was shooting. As soon as I wrapped, I had to go to the studio and rehearse the dancing stuff. And I'll be honest, I did not feel like I was going to get away with it, to be honest with you.
Really?
Oh, hell no.
You're not that bad of a dancer,
no.
Shawn. Come on, man.
I'm from Delaware, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
And so I was very,
not a lot of clubs in Delaware.
Not a lot of clubs in Delaware. And there were people on set that I didn't think were particularly supportive. I mean, the choreographers were. I work with Fatima Robinson.
Shout out to Fatima.
Fatima, Richmond Talawega.
Yes.
Both of them were incredible and so supportive, and so, like, they literally saved my ass on that movie. But not everybody else on that set was as supportive,
Why?
So I felt, good question. I think that I might not have been everybody's choice for that role.
Who else was up for the role? Out of curiosity.
Man.
That was a big character you played.
Yeah, it was. I honestly could not tell you for sure.
Okay.
Who else was up for it? But I know that for certain people, I was not their number one choice. I know that for a fact.
Interesting.
And so that was always hanging in the air, you know?
Okay.
And so I was kind of like dealing with trying to not, completely mess up the dance part of it. And but at the same time, working with Julia was phenomenal because she cares so much about doing good work. She cares so much about having integrity with her shit, you know, that really she was my salvation in all of that, because both of us could look each other in the eye and know, okay, this moment is ours, and we can block out all the noise, we can block out all the bullshit, and let's just do some good work.
I love the chemistry,
you know, and that's how it was. Julia really made that for me an incredible experience. That and I think because of her, we were able to block out all the bullshit, and focus on making things as truthful as we knew how.
Yeah. Again, the chemistry was real. It felt good. And again, you're breaking boundaries again. Like black man kissing a white woman, hard.
Yeah.
On a big screen.
Yeah.
Like that always, as much as I understood what that meant, it always made me feel uncomfortable.
Really?
Not because of it happening, but more so like, man, I'm looking around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
to see, to see everybody else's faces.
Right.
To see, if they're going, or whatever.
And it's crazy that we even have to think that, isn't it? Isn't it just like sad?
It is.
That even crosses our minds.
It is.
It's terrible.
It is. It is. But again, it just goes to show that even in entertainment, and also shows how important entertainment is.
Yes.
Because it paints a picture of our society.
Yes, it does.
Of our culture.
It does.
And that's the great thing about, again, those two movies alone. You've done other stuff, but those two movies alone, I don't know if you realize how important those works were for a black man, or a young black man at that time, to be seen and perceived.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, man.
No,
I'm very grateful for those opportunities.
Yeah.
For sure.
It really helped shape or rather push the boundaries of what we see today because of those films.
I'd like to think so. Thank you.
For sure.
Was working with Fredro, you guys had a good chemistry.
Fredro is great.
Was that natural? You guys kind of knew each other before?
No, I'd never met anybody on that movie before we started shooting. Fredro is just a great actor. And he's very grounded in like what he is. And he's very grounded in like what he brings to the screen, and unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
So all I had to do was just react off of him, really.
Because you guys had this yin and yang thing going.
Yeah.
Right.
He was completely wild. You were completely about going to school.
Yeah.
But somehow you guys had this center connection where he understood your goal and you understood you're trying to bring him with you type thing.
Yeah. Fredro was a fantastic actor. Really, he's really good.
Also showing that in one movie that black folks are not a monolith.
Exactly right.
Yeah,
he was really good in that movie.
He was.
Yes. Yeah. We know thugs. We all know them. But we also know doctors.
Yes, we do.
Aspiring scientists.
Yeah.
Lawyers. And all those people.
Yeah.
Same shade.
Yeah, and even Kerry Washington's character. She's a teen mother.
Right.
But she wasn't ratchet or
She was not ratchet.
Anything like that,
Right.
She was still alive and had hopes and dreams and it was a loving woman,
Yes.
So like there's just so many things in that movie that exploded stereotypes that I'm very proud of.
Yeah, you should be.
What was she like? What was Kerry like? Because she was starting her journey as this incredible actress. Yeah,
I mean, she was just like, from the moment we met, she was just like a burst of energy and a burst of positivity.
Yeah.
And friendliness. And she's still like that.
Yes.
I mean, we just worked together a few years ago on Reasonable Doubt. And she's still the same.
Yeah.
And so she brings that natural positivity, that natural energy onto the set. And it's very infectious.
Yeah.
And I think that was a big part of the film's success as well.
Yeah, she's a ray of sunshine, bro. Like she comes into a room, her smile is big and beautiful, and
she's beautiful.
She's something special.
Yeah, she's very good people.
She played your sister in the film.
She played my sister. Yeah,
It's totally awesome. Well, again, well done, sir.
Thank you.
So you went on, you moved on, and you appeared in the Barbershop franchise.
Yeah.
ragtag group of actors and rappers and all that. How was that like? Because considering you coming from where you came from with theater and Broadway and all that stuff, and then even refined actors and these movies that you're in, and then just a group of folks, at a barbershop.
Yeah, man.
Like, how was that? How was that energy?
It was a laugh riot.
Yeah, it had
every single day on that set was bananas in a good way, like not in some dysfunctional, like unprofessional way.
Sure,
it was bananas.
Yeah,
so much fun.
Yeah,
I laughed all day, every day. Yeah, on that set. I mean, Cedric the Entertainer. is a genius.
He's a fool, man.
Man, he had me cracking up nonstop. And what was great about having Cedric there was that I'd never really done comedy on screen before.
Right.
Never. And so to have him there for me was invaluable because sometimes you try some takes and Cedric was brilliant at improvising and throwing in different stuff that's not in the script. And so I started doing a little bit. And then whenever I did it and it worked, he would give me a little look like, to do that one again.
Right.
And that's when I needed on a movie like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm so grateful to him on that set. For my first time really getting to do comedy on that level. So it was a lot of fun.
Does it matter to you the repertoire you choose for yourself? Meaning you do such stoic roles and serious roles and then you do comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Is that balance important for yourself? Psychologically or physically or whatever?
Right.
Do you consciously do that? I want to take, I'm done with the serious stuff. I want to do some funny stuff.
Sometimes I feel that way, for sure. But most of the time as an actor, again, you just have to kind of ride the wave of what's available and what's out there, And so at that point in time, I was on a TV series after I did Save the Last Dance. And so I only had a short window of time to do something. And Barbershop was in that window. And so I was able to do it. But I think the things that I feel a need to shift in and out of for me is stage to screen. I think I feel more that way in terms of once I've done this one thing, I crave this other thing. It's much more so on that level for me.
Gotcha.
Sometimes I just really desperately crave to get up on stage and do, Othello or something like that, or Hamlet or Much Ado About Nothing. Because that's my first love.
Yeah.
In terms of theater.
Yeah.
And so I think that's much more so the thing that I kind of go back and forth in terms of how I feel.
Right. No musicals.
I would love to do a musical. I'm just not a singer. I would love to do musicals.
You do Hamilton, you could rap.
I could do Hamilton. Yeah.
You could do Hamilton too, Shawn.
I could do Hamilton.
You did Hamilton.
No, I didn't.
You did Hamilton.
You did Hamilton?
No, I didn't do Hamilton. No, I sang.
With Renee.
Yeah, Renee.
Elise Goldsberry.
Yeah, Renee. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, and she was a guest. And,
Satisfied. You guys did
Satisfied.
Satisfied.
We sang
right?
Satisfied. Yes.
They killed it.
Yes.
Yeah, she.
Talk about chemistry, bro.
Renee, thank you.
Chemistry.
You did your thing. But yeah, good. I mean, because I can see you doing something like a Hamilton. Or,
I would love doing Hamilton. I mean, when I was growing up, I wanted to be Captain Von Trapp in Sound of Music. I wanted to be Henry Higgins and My Fair Lady.
Yeah.
All those things. I love that stuff.
If you can act and dance and you say you're not a dancer, you can sing too. I promise you. I'm telling you, you have tone. I'm not saying you got to be a gospel vocalist, you know what I'm saying? To deliver a record. You just have to be on key.
Okay.
And you just have to have enough pleasantness in your voice.
Sure, I got you.
Where it's not annoying. There are some people that, yes, they should not
don't even think about it.
Attempt to
He's
sing.
talking about me, Shawn.
Yeah. There are some people that gift is just,
Yeah, just pass them by.
Don't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
God gave me sports.
Yeah. It's like me being a triathlete or something like that. It's not. I'm not doing that. But you have the tone.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you. I mean, I would do it if I got the opportunity. I would do it.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
So Lynn.
Yeah.
Manuel. Lynn.
Let's do it.
Give him a call.
Hey.
Okay. All right. I'm just trying to make some connections.
Aaron Burr.
For you too, Shawn. The Shawns need a job.
Yeah, I need a job. I definitely need a job. You know what I mean? Like this podcast gig ain't paying well enough. I'm joking anyway. But so you do the Barbershop series and you go back to playing something a little more serious. You play Gene Mobley.
Yes.
Mamie's boyfriend, later on husband.
Yes.
In the movie Till. For those of you who do not know what the movie is about, it's about a young 14-year-old kid named Emmett Till from Chicago that was brutally murdered in Mississippi by being falsely accused at whistling at a white woman. Back in those days, it was like 55, something like that.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to, black people anyway, weren't allowed to even look at a white woman, let alone, catcall.
Right.
And as we all know, that was a lie because the woman who accused him before she died admitted that she lied. I guess she's trying to get right with God.
Yeah.
Before, she took that trip because she knew she was on her way out. But that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But anyway, you played another very heart-wrenching role. I'm not going to lie. I didn't watch it because there's some movies that I just have to.
I heard a lot of people say the same
mentally be prepared for, but I know enough about the story.
Yes.
To know what the end was. To prepare yourself for playing such a significant role, what did that take?
I was very lucky on two levels. Number one, that there wasn't a whole lot of publicly available footage of Gene Mobley and what he was like, so I didn't feel any pressure to try and approximate that at all. And the other thing was one of the co-writers and storytellers of the film, Keith Beauchamp, he knew Mamie and Gene personally. And so I was able to talk to him for hours and hours and hours and ask him whatever questions I had about what Gene was like, what his relationship with Mamie was like. And he was an invaluable resource to me in terms of just like getting to who he was and how he was with Mamie and the type of energy they had together. And so really just mainly from talking to Keith Beauchamp, I was able to kind of piece together some truth as best I can about their relationship. And then also getting to work with Danielle Deadweiler, who's just like incredible.
Yeah.
She just brings it all out of you. All you have to do is, if you show up and you're available and you're listening and you're open, Danielle will bring it out of you. And so just put all those things together, and that's how we did it.
When you say that, when you get with join forces with another A-list actor, and you say they bring it out of you, what does that mean exactly? Like, how does an actor look at another one and say, "This is where I'm at"?
Right. But when you're doing the work the way you're supposed to be doing it, you're giving everything that you have to your scene partner,
Yeah.
And you're directing your energy towards them. You're directing everything that you have towards them. And so if you're on the receiving end of that, and if you are really listening, it can't help but affect you. And so it's not something that you even have to think about or talk about. You're just there in the moment, and you're letting your imagination fly with whatever it is that they're giving you, And some actors are brilliant at giving you that gift. Every time they say action, they just keep giving you gifts of things to react off of. And all you have to do is just truthfully, as best you can, respond.
Wow. I was taking acting classes years ago, and my acting teacher told me that good acting is reacting.
Yes.
And before you say a line, just like you said, you're absorbing what the person is throwing at you, and you're just letting that sit in your body.
Right.
And then it dictates not what you say because you have a line, but how you say it.
How you say it, when you say it, even if you say it sometimes. You know? When you're doing it, you're trying your best to not predict anything. You know? You're trying your best to like really just let it flow in a natural, honest way, you know? And sometimes the moment is pregnant enough where you don't have to say anything.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever thought of teaching a class?
Yes, I have.
Like being a straight up professor in drama and
yeah. I have thought of that. I would absolutely do that.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
No, I'm just saying because the way you articulate and express the actual occupation, like it's easy to digest. Like,
I see.
Again, your prowess comes from your sincerity. The way you talk, how you speak on things, it's real. Like it's not coming from some rehearsed, like, I know you didn't look in the mirror this morning and say, I'm going to say this. I'm going to look like this. And I'm going to point at when he says that, you know what I'm saying? You know, it all comes from a place of experience.
And I love it.
Yeah. And you love it. And it shows.
Every time I get a chance to step on set, I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be there every single time.
It shows. And that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I gave you the flowers that I gave you, because it shows with everything that I've seen you in. Like you commit, and it's all real. It's all believable. It's all like, just like, yo, I forget that he's reciting a line. No, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that, again, that's what makes, you know, actors great and super great, you know. So, but let's get into your personal stuff. You've been married, for 20 years.
It'll be 20 years
and counting.
22nd. Yeah,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's clap for that.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's a huge deal.
Annika. Yes. Annika. I don't want to. God damn it.
Annika. It up.
Yeah, Annika.
Annika Laurent.
Annika Laurent
from New Orleans.
Yeah, that is definitely a New Orleans name. Annika Laurent. Now, how did you guys meet?
We met through Barbershop, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Her one of her great friends is the director's wife, Tim Story.
Okay.
His wife is Annika's good friend.
Shout out to Tim Story.
Yeah, Tim's dope.
Yeah.
And Tim had a birthday party. And so I went to Tim's birthday party, and Annika was passing out cake, and she offered me a piece of cake.
And he was like, damn.
Yep.
We all know. We all know. Like, you know, that's normally the case.
Yeah. And so she offered me the cake, and then she went about her business. And the guys that I was talking to were like, hey, that's a good girl right there. You should see what's up.
Yeah.
You know? And so I was like, yeah. I'm gonna do exactly that.
I saw I guess you guys did an Oprah special.
Yes. It wasn't Oprah. It was
was it on OWN?
It was on OWN, yes. It was on OWN, yeah.
And you guys are sitting on the couch, and again, it's hard to not see authenticity. It's hard to not see authenticity. And you guys sitting together, I was like, wow, that's love right there. Like, it's not just what's said, it's the body movements. It's how she looks at you when you talk, how you look at her when she talks. It's the giving each other praise without it feeling phony or fake.
Right. Yeah.
Like, I can tell you guys are a real team.
We are. In every way.
Yeah.
In every way.
I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I really do.
Like I told her this not too long ago. She is the best decision I have ever made.
That's awesome.
In my life.
Yeah.
Is to actually, because I'm shy. I'm not like the guys at the party like, hey, what's up, man? Like, you know, what's your number? I'm not that guy.
Right.
It took a lot for me to like actually, you know, take the cake and then go and, you know, talk to her.
And you went and found her later? Is that what you did?
What was that again?
You found her later?
Yeah. I went and found her later and struck up a conversation, and we sat out by the jacuzzi and talked all night.
Wow.
For like 3-4 hours.
And 20 years and 2 kids later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worked out.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I love to see. And she's an actress as well.
She's an actress, and a writer.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's I got to always point that out because when possible, because that's one of the things I've noticed just doing some of my research about you.
Mm-hmm.
Like just seeing and then seeing the love for your children.
Oh my God.
And seeing how, again, you're not a Hollywood couple.
No,
at all.
Yeah.
Like it's such a grace with the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a test. Your kids are a testament to that because they seem to be, they look like beautiful, mannerable.
They're the best thing that I will ever do.
How old are your
It's my
babies?
children. My daughter Lola is 17 and my son Luke is 15.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
You just hit 20 years on your marriage too, right? Or 25?
25.
Woo!
25 this year. Yeah.
Shout out to the missus.
Yeah, it'll be 25 this year. And it's funny because, you know, I've done a lot of dumb shit, but you know, I believe that again, marrying Sharonda was the best decision next to going on that audition in high school, in the high school where I met my guys.
Mm-hmm. I gotta tell you, man, you guys, you know, have you heard those stories about the Beatles and, you know, how one day nobody had ever heard of them and then the next day, like, they're all over the place. Like, that's what you guys were for me when I was in college, you know? Like, one day, you know, you hear Boyz II Men and you think, oh man, that's hot. And then the next day, they're everywhere. Like the biggest thing in the world, it seemed like, you know? And that's the closest thing I can think of to approximate what you hear about with like those old stories, you know, about the Beatles or whoever, you know? And like, I really appreciate who you guys are and what you guys accomplished and what you guys did.
Believe it or not, Shawn, you and I were pretty much on the same journey.
Really?
I mean, when you think about it, like your movies broke barriers. Our music did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, we never wanted to be looked at as a black group, just a black group.
Right.
We wanted to be known as singers.
Yes.
It is equivalent to the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. And,
all of that.
And those guys.
Yeah.
Like that was our goal. Like to erase all of the, you know, just the stereotypes.
You did.
And
you did.
Yeah, and just be.
You accomplished it, and you accomplished it quickly. You accomplished it like with lightning speed. That's the other thing.
It was a blessing.
Yeah.
But again, it was parallel.
Yeah.
Because you did the same thing. Like, you know, do you have 1,000 movies under your belt? No, but you didn't have to because it was more quality over quantity. Again, like as I mentioned before, your choices.
Yes. Yeah.
Your choices were perfect because they were needed at the time.
They were.
For black acting, whether you get the flowers or not, but that's what this show exists because it's to shine a light on people that I believe matter in the broader scheme of things.
Got it.
And regardless of, you know, what other people think, you played a pivotal role in our progression as black men and women in the entertainment business. You know, so that's why it's an honor to have you on the show.
I appreciate that, man.
I'll go a step further, though.
Thank
you guys played a pivotal role for minorities in general. I wouldn't just say black folks, because we look at you, too, and go, man, what you guys did with Boyz II Men, what you've done on the screen, it just shows that there's more out there for everybody.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody. Yeah. There's room for all of us.
100%.
And it's potential there in all of us.
100%.
Yeah, when you see representation of other cultures, it lets everybody know, like, oh, there's a spot at the table for everybody.
Absolutely.
100%.
Man. Yeah.
100%. Well, you have also the show Reasonable Doubt.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now, what's that like? Like
that was great.
Yeah. Michael Ealy.
Yeah. It's my boy from Barbershop.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm drawing a blank here. Who else was on the
Emiatsi Cornialdi.
Okay.
McKinley Freeman.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
haven't heard of this show.
Reasonable Doubt? Oh, you got to check it out.
I don't watch a lot of TV, but what is it?
I got you. It's about a female attorney played by Emi Otzi. Her character's name is Jax, and she's kind of got a messy private life, but she's a brilliant lawyer.
Yeah.
And in season 1, which is the season that I'm in, she's representing my character who's accused of killing somebody, and she's never sure all over the course of the season whether or not I did it. And so she figures out whether or not I did it, but still has to, represent me in court.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and it's a kind of a cat and mouse thing.
Yeah.
And
it's
very
awesome.
cool.
Where do we find it?
That is on Hulu.
Yeah.
It's on Hulu. It's currently running now.
Currently running on Hulu,
right
season
now.
1 or where are we at?
I'm in season 1, but they've done 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
And I think they're getting another season. So
Are they going to bring you back or impossible?
Well, no, my character, I won't say since you haven't seen it.
Right.
Yeah.
But he's not around.
Yeah. Let's just say that.
I'll leave it at that.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Right.
Yeah.
But no, it's
I'm going to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Again,
really good.
I love seeing Black folks looking great on screen.
Yeah,
and
man.
they all look great.
Yeah.
They all look great.
It's an all Black, female driven
Yeah.
thing. Carrie's at the top.
Yeah.
You walk on set and there's a woman doing the camera work, and Ramla Muhammad is a showrunner.
Wow.
She wrote the concept and writes the episodes, and just like, it's to see Black women running this whole thing and running it at the highest level was a thrill to be a part of.
Kerry Washington's a part of this too?
Yeah, she's executive producer, and she directed the first episode of the
very cool.
Of the series.
It looks good.
Yeah,
it looks good.
I can't wait to watch
all
it.
look beautiful. Like it's really well just shot. Like even if you cabin on mute, you could still just see it.
Yeah,
because everybody looks good.
It's great. It's a great show.
Awesome.
Very
you can
happy
tell
part of that.
You got like Black makeup artists
Yes.
and barbers and
barbers.
hairstylists.
Yes. Huge difference, man.
It's a huge difference.
Huge difference.
Yeah. The lineups is lining up. You know what I mean? Everybody's looking real. You know what I'm saying? So that's important. I'm telling you. It's like, because you can tell the difference. You can see in the movie like, his boy wasn't at the barbershop.
No. But that's the thing. When I first started in this business, like, you had to go get your own haircut somewhere else.
That's crazy.
Like early in the morning or the day before, you had to get your own shit cut because nobody in the trailer could do it.
Wasn't in the budget.
Well, it was in the budget. They chose not to budget for it.
Even worse.
That's what it was.
That's
insane.
And
that day rate for the barber, they put it somewhere else.
Yeah. But over time, that's gotten a little bit better.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I could tell too, because you know what I mean? The lineups are lining up. Okay, let's have some fun.
All right.
Top 5 favorite actors of all time, either stage or film.
Okay.
And again, I know I'm putting you on the spot. So don't feel bad if you leave somebody out.
Okay. Because there's way more than 5 that I...
Sure. We know that. And then I'm also, it's a disclaimer for the viewers out there
I think people
who get pissed off and write comments and say, well, why didn't he say this? So...
Thanks for covering my butt, man.
Well, I think what people forget is that we're literally you didn't have 3 days to think about all this.
No. Nobody says, Sean, okay, here's what he's going to ask.
And even then you're going to leave out. It's only 5. You're going to leave out a bunch.
Right.
And we like the spontaneity. So top 5, let's go.
Okay, off the top of my head, I have to go Denzel Washington. The all-time great. But then right after that, I have to say Sydney.
What do you?
You know?
That makes sense.
Those 2 are the top.
Yes.
There's no doubt.
I agree.
After that, Anthony Hopkins.
Okay. Anthony's a GOAT.
He was a great actor.
He's the man.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Cate Blanchett.
Kate is amazing.
Have you gotten to work with her?
No, I've never gotten to work with her.
Okay.
I've never gotten to work with her. And I'm going to say this is my number 5.
Yep. And then do a bonus.
Okay.
I'll give you a bonus.
Okay. My number 5 is Eddie Murphy.
How about that?
That's my number 5.
Break that down. Why? Because everybody think Eddie is just comedy.
Eddie Murphy is like crazy versatile.
Yes, I agree.
Like you were talking about the expression in the eyes. You can cover him in his big fat suit as Sherman Klump.
Yeah.
But you can see in his eyes, you see the pain, you see the shame.
Yes.
You see the embarrassment. You see the joy. When he sees Miss Purdy. You know,
You're
whatever
right.
it is. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like whatever it is, like it's all right here. Forget the fat suit. Eddie's a genius. I love Eddie Murphy.
Is he the most diverse actor we've ever seen? Because he can sing, he's comedy, he can act, he can dance, he can drama.
Yeah,
play a bunch of instruments too.
Yeah, I mean, Dolomite and Dream Girls, whatever it is, he can do it.
I mean, he had the #1 record on the charts at one point, didn't he?
Yeah. Love Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. I agree with that list. I give that a stamp of approval.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's well curated right there, and in a matter of like seconds.
We need the bonus though.
Oh, I didn't get
the bonus. That's right.
The bonus.
Give us a bonus.
The bonus.
Give us another female.
Another female.
Yeah.
We got Kate. Let's get another.
We got Kate. I'm gonna go with Viola Davis.
Oh wow.
Got to do it.
Mic drop.
Got to do it.
Mic drop right there. Mic drop.
She did that movie. I think it was called the movie that she did with Meryl Streep. I think it was called. Her child was molested by a priest in this movie.
Oh yes,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I did. I saw that.
Right.
Man, she's another one.
I think it was called Doubt.
Yes, I saw that movie. Yes,
she was only in it for a couple minutes.
That's it, and killed it,
and owned the entire movie.
That scene when she's in the courtyard.
Yeah, that's great. That's greatness.
Yeah,
that's greatness.
She can do anything. She played Michael Jordan's mom.
Yeah.
She can do anything.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
We just watched a WomanKing in the
Woman
house
King
yesterday.
was a beast.
Yeah, so Viola Davis.
I'm good with that. Everybody good with that? We're good with that?
You approve?
Yeah, everybody say aye.
I can't argue that.
That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
Shawn, what's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant. It's not anything crazy.
It's okay.
I like Houston's.
Okay. I like Houston's too.
That's our jam. Like whenever we're like, we don't know where to go, we know we're gonna hit a home run at Houston's. We love Houston's.
Ain't nothing wrong with Houston.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, tonight you're sitting in Houston's by yourself.
By myself?
Yeah, you're by yourself.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the scene.
Okay.
All right.
He was offended.
Yeah.
Why would I be by myself?
Right.
You know I'm married, right?
Because this is a requirement for the scene.
Okay.
All right. Now, I'm the director here.
I've never heard anybody get offended.
Yeah, right. He was like, well, by myself? The fuck? All right. Okay. The missus is at the crib with the kids. All right. Just for a moment. You came from a movie set,
yes,
right? Got it. You want to get something to eat. Houston's was nearby.
Okay.
So you sit down and you have something to eat.
Right.
And you're facing the doorway to the entryway to the restaurant.
Okay, I see
in comes
I see it.
a younger Shawn. He's looking for you.
Okay.
He was trying to glean some hope, some inspiration, some words and jewels of wisdom for what he should expect of his life in the future, what he shouldn't do, whatever. So he sits down across the table from you. He grabs your drink, takes a sip, puts it back, and he says nothing. Waiting for you to tell him something good. What would the older Shawn utter to the young, bright-eyed Shawn?
I would tell young Shawn, you are enough. That's what I would tell him. I would tell him that in whatever arena that you decide to pursue, don't ever doubt that you are worthy. Don't ever doubt that you are capable. And don't ever doubt that you are deserving of all good things that can come your way. Because I think as a young black man, sometimes you feel like, do I really belong in this room? Do I really belong on this stage? Do I really belong sitting here talking to this beautiful girl? Am I worthy of that? Yes, you are. That's what I would tell him. I would tell him you are enough.
Felt that because that obviously came from experience.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. And I think I'd also tell him, relax. chill out. You know? Don't be so serious. It's going to be okay.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, this was a blast. This was a pleasure. This was an honor. And I learned so much. Can you please, everybody, give it up for Shawn Patrick Thomas.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, y'all, and that was On That Note. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, here's a couple more videos for you to check out. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.